Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Part 2 of the Louisiana House is starting this morning. There you go. For all you guys that wanted me to raise the house, went up 1 inch. We had one little corner right here. Just went and picked up most of all the new windows. Well, it's the afternoon of the following day here. Yesterday I had to leave about 3:30 or so. We had to bring Melissa, or me and Melissa went into emergency because after hours of being into emergency, she went to the doctor. They said go straight to the hospital for a CAT scan. Ends up she has acute pancreatitis, or I think that's how you pronounce it. So anyway, that shot the whole evening, and the guys just left when they were done and shut up the house and the gates. And she's in the trailer now. She's doing a little bit better today. It's just something that can flare up, I guess. It's never done it before, and I don't know. She's just going to be sore for a couple of days here. But anyway, today is Saturday. It's a beautiful Saturday down here, and Corey's been down to Louisiana once before, and John never had been. We're right here towards the end of what's, the Mardi Gras season. So they went to Baton Rouge today and watched a parade they did, and I think they went to a museum and are just kind of having a fun time. So we'll be back here with those guys on Monday. But I just wanted to go through here because most of the kitchen got torn up here for the floor. It's actually in better shape than what I thought it was. I knew there was going to be a bunch of rot here. I had them pull up the actual floorboards right there underneath the sink. There was a dishwasher in here years ago that leaked, and actually there's one joist that I have to doctor up there, and of course we're going to put a new floor in anyway. So I thought that this corner was going to be a lot worse than what it is, so I'm pretty happy about that. And over here now, this I knew was going to be rotted right here. When she originally bought the house 17 years ago, this was like a HUD house, so it was a repossessed type house that was for sale, and the ceiling up here had a big hole in it because in these houses down south, they call it an air handler. We would call it a furnace down in Minnesota, and we put them in the basement or in a closet. These are usually up into the attic. And when the air conditioning unit, the A-coil, has to, drain the water out, anyway, it was plugged and it must have drained in here for a long time. There was a huge hole in the ceiling, she said. And this was all carpeted, so you can actually see these plywood pieces where they came up and tore up that floor at one time and actually repaired some of this because it was rotted. And this looks really bad, but it's not. The joists are fine. I'm just going to tear up the 3/4 boards here. I'm going over all the floors in here anyway with the 5/8 or 3/4 plywood, so there's going to be a whole new floor over the floor. And for right here, I'm just going to tear up all this stuff, and we'll just do like a 3/4 plywood and then do another layer of 3/4 over it so that everything matches up. So this isn't a big deal either. So I'm pretty happy about that. There is one low spot in the floor, which is right underneath this water heater. The water heater is getting moved anyway, so once I get that drained down and take this one here out, because the flood actually killed this one, it doesn't work anymore. And there's another one up in the rafters, so we still have hot water in here, but I want to put in another 40-gallon like this one, but in the room where the washer and dryer are going to go. So when I pull this up, I'm going to cut out the floor, and there's got to be a joist that has a sag to it or something, because the beam doesn't actually go right underneath it, if you can see the beam underneath here. So it's just the floor that sags. So once I get that off, I'll fix that sag, and we're actually going to be in pretty good shape here. This room in here got cleaned up real nice. Again, on the other side of that wall right there is where that water heater is, and there is a sag in the floor, so that's all kind of linked together. So once I get that fixed, we'll be good. I think tomorrow, which is Sunday, I'm going to come in here. I brought my sprayer down and I'm going to be spraying the walls and up so far where any water was, and on the floor like in here with the kills to just to kill off any mold, any odors, anything. It's already been sprayed for mold. It's already been sprayed and bleached, but I still want to put that extra coat on there just to make sure everything is stopped. So I think tomorrow I might do that and give that a chance to dry here before the guys come back here on Monday and we start tearing more things apart. Here on the back side of the house now, that's the main door that we use to go in and out of the house. And just to the left of that is that washer and dryer inside. And since the washer and dryer is going to get shoved over to this left side wall, we're going to take that door out and we're going to replace it. And we're going to replace it with this door right here, which they delivered earlier today. I've got a 5-gallon bucket of kills here in the back of the truck. And I brought down my sprayer from Minnesota when I came down. So like I said, I think tomorrow I'll come in here and shoot a little paint. I'll see you guys then. Okay everyone, well it's Monday morning here. Melissa was not feeling good at all this weekend, so I didn't go ahead and come in here and paint. But right now I'm going up to meet the guys at the lumber yard and help me load up some lumber, and we'll be back on the house here in just a little bit. What you doing now? You supervising? Two of those 2x6 joists underneath there were sagging down, so now fix that up and it's a nice solid floor. Alright, well it's the next morning. You guys should be here in just a few minutes and we'll continue working on the house. Yeah. welder guys just took off for the day. Now we're, what, 3 days into this, and things are coming along pretty good. Got this floor. The reason why I haven't closed any of this up yet is I have plumbing to do, and that's going to take me some time. And tomorrow I think I'm going to put the guys outside, starting to tear off the old siding, and all the new siding is in, and go ahead and they can work on that, and I can get the plumbing situated over here so that I can start moving some of the other stuff around after we get all this plywood put back down. We have a little corner pantry right there. Got the new window in where the sink is going to go. I'm going to build a matching pantry right over in that corner, and then this set of cabinets is going to be coming out. After everything is sheetrock, they're going to go over here on this wall. Same thing with over here in this kitchen corner. That plumbing there that used to feed the sink, I have to shift that over and get it underneath that window. And after that, now we've already fixed the two joists that were kind of rotted over there, and then we can go ahead and plywood this corner also. I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video right now after 3 days, and then I'll just start filming again tomorrow and do another few days and see where we're at. If I don't do it that way, I end up having so much time in editing, and I just really don't have the time for that right now, so we're just going to keep them kind of short. Okay everyone, well, thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you guys in a few days on the next video.